It just tastes like an egg.
Just tastes like an egg. He has gentrified. He has whitewashed, ruined the memory of this beautiful snack.
After school snack, we're here. We like to start with like an official introduction. Okay.
Fine.
Our guest today has a long list of eye-catching credits, including but not limited to her multiple appearances on The Tonight Show, being named one of Variety's top 10 comics to watch, and going from working on Netflix in Netflix's HR department to being on Netflix in the stand-up series titled Verified. Today's guest has always known how to have a good time, whether it was whipping around in the black Venza at Coachella or dancing to Gas Pedal at Honeycutt's White Party. Her mom demanded that our guest be allowed into GATE, gifted and talented education in 8th grade, despite the deadline having already closed. And she met her fiance on Hinge despite him only having his radius set to 5 miles. Welcome to the pod, Leslie Liao.
Bro, how did you get that information? This is officially creepy.
I keep my ear to the ground.
Those are accurate details. Did you go to my live journal?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what that is? Remember,
it's like Tumblr. It's like a blog.
It was an ancient social.
It was
media
it was like, I guess, like a Tumblr. It was like an online diary that we all had in high school. Do you know Zanga? That was like the Asian one. It's like that. So you didn't have a live journal.
I did know of Zanga and MySpace. We still had dial-up internet at the time, so I couldn't have those.
No, same.
Because we didn't have the speed for it.
Yeah.
Don't you think today's kids would benefit from the MySpace top 8?
No. What are you talking about? They shouldn't even have the computer.
I know, but I think it's...
You want them to rank their friends at a young age?
Yeah,
on top of the likes and the...
I think we need to cut back on their overall social media, but I think the one thing that was... We had just enough social media to connect with people, but it was also like, all right, you know your place. You got to be used to, hey, you're not everyone's favorite.
You suggest that not children. I mean, what age? I mean, when we had MySpace, we were high school, right?
Teenagers.
Yeah. I did participate in the top 8, and I really stuck to mine. Like, I know there are people that used to move people around, which is like fucked. Like once a quarter, you would like demote your number 7 or something.
Once a quarter.
Yeah, like quarterly, like reevaluate your top 8. No, even like the close friends thing. Even I, as an adult, when I see on Instagram that I am on someone's close friends, you know, when someone posts a story,
on Instagram,
like, this is my
it's the green circle. Yeah.
It's the green circle. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm an adult.
You're honored by it?
I'm honored by it.
You're like, oh, I love you so much.
Like,
Thank you.
Yes, but no.
But you don't think the kids should have? You don't think teenagers should rank each other?
No. No. Were you a teacher? And you believe this stuff. You think this is...
Hey, these kids and their participation trophies and they're choosing their own genders.
Look, there is. I do agree when it comes to like, I don't know, grades and sports and stuff, just like you know, let the data speak for itself. Like someone scored the most points, they scored the most points, whatever. Yeah. But when it comes to friendship, you got to be a little... let's not give each other unnecessary trauma.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe that.
Were you the kind? I feel like there was a classic delineation on MySpace top 8s back in our day, where it was like if you were dating someone, which can't speak from personal experience in junior high or high school, but there were the people who like. They would keep their best friend at number 1. Like a girl would have her best friend always at number 1 and her boyfriend at number 2, or like a boy would always have his best friend at number 1 and girlfriend at number 2, just to let you know, like bros before.
That's so risky though. But when I had the MySpace top 8, my interface, there were not numbers. It was a cluster of photos, and it was like 4 on top, 4 right below. Is that what you remember?
Okay.
It wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Is that?
I wasn't really on MySpace like that, but also we kind of like were low key learning how to code on the like we were like, I want my MySpace to have like song. This is why you bring the top 8 back, because you were kind of like, I don't want mine to have numbers, so I'm learning how to code.
Dude, you're right.
So it's just clusters of photos now.
You could really personalize your MySpace page. Like I added I thought I was so original. I added like a Tribe Called Quest song to mine. Damn. I was like, look at my personality, and like no one cared.
You're like, I'm not like most girls.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so special. And then if you wanted the background to be like zebra print or like fireworks, then you had to code it. You had to go to a separate website and find like, code for pandas tripping in the background and whatever, set to Tribe Called Quest. And then I think I would like copy and paste the coding for it. Yeah, dude.
See, now these kids are just typing it into Claude, typing it into ChatGPT.
Not ranking each other's.
We were pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps and ranking our friends on MySpace. I just do want to touch on real quick part of the intro. So you guys, every school as a teacher, like they love acronyms. Your guys' gifted class was GATE.
Yes. Is GATE not normalized?
I don't think I think everyone has like different. We like ours were called HP for high performance.
Wow.
Or like, every school just has different.
Yeah,
different names
it just
for
means honors.
Yeah, basically the honors
Advanced.
classes. But you weren't in honors. The deadline has passed, and your mom was like, "Hold up now,
dude. This is accurate. I did say this out loud somewhere. I don't know how you guys are fucking good. I was not in honors my entire early school career, and I loved it. It was chill. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like an NBA player being in like the minor leagues or something. Like I was fucking dunking on these average kids. I loved it. And
big
then
fish, small pond.
Yeah, I was very big head. And then my mom was like, "You're fucking better than this." You know what I mean? She's like, "You are. I know you're bright. Like, I didn't move here for fucking nothing." You know what I mean? So she just snapped one day and brought me to like the principal's office. And
like in the middle of the school day,
like no meeting. I don't know if there's like a meeting schedule, but she was like, "You better put like gun to their. You better put her in honors now." It was so beautiful, and at the time I was embarrassed, but looking back, I was like, "What a fucking badass, my mom."
Yeah.
And they were scared and said, "Fine." Like they were like, "Just don't set the building on fire." Like she was so like Tony Soprano about it.
She's like, I left my home country, moved to here to make a better life for my child.
I left my home country for standing fucking classes.
Like full like goons behind her and everything.
That's exactly how she sounds too.
Yes. Not racist at all, just accurate. I remember that clearly. I don't know why she brought me with her, because I was like sad and
she's
scared.
like, look her in the eye and tell her she's not in gifted.
It must have been that. It must have been that, because I was like, why am I here?
Yeah.
And I was looking at the principal like, you don't have to do this. Like, I'm perfectly happy. But then my mom like wouldn't take no for an answer. I was moved like the next day. She was so hardcore about it, like the following week. And I was just sad because I liked all my average friends. I vibed with them a lot. They were cool.
Despite me always calling them things like average, they also liked me too.
I like you simpletons. You guys are. So I liked them, and then they moved me, and I just felt like I had to make new friends again, which, and it's not a big deal. It's the same school.
Yeah, you're like, I'm never gonna see you again. Meanwhile, passing
we're at
period,
recess.
lunch.
yeah. But we saw each other at recess. We had lunch together. But it's like your class is your class. Like this is like my people. So then I like make new friends again. But then I had to try. Then I got into honors GATE, which was gifted and talented education.
Yeah.
I want to say it was called GATE, and back then everyone called us gay. That was that style of humor.
Which thank you to the president. We can say again.
Which is, they just now rebranded as gay. They just embraced it.
Yeah, of course.
But that's what we were called. It was funny at the time, whatever. But yeah, I was conflicted because I thought my mom was so badass for doing it, but at the same time I was like mad at her.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanna be. I don't want to have to try so hard so young. But she was right. She didn't come here for nothing.
Yeah. And look at you now. And now you're on the After School podcast with Snap. I don't even know the name of my own podcast. I'm having an out-of-body experience. I'm panicking. All right. Well, we do want to get to the... so I messaged all of our guests and asked them what is a treat or snack that they homemade that they had growing up. And
that's so fun.
You said yours... So your parents are Chinese, but they're born in Taiwan.
Yeah, technically they're Taiwanese. Like, they're born in Taiwan. My grandparents were born in China. I was sadly constantly confused about this growing up. You're like, they all look the same. For real. I mean, honestly, like, I identified... He's laughing so hard. I identified as an Orange County girl,
Yeah.
it's where I was born. I grew up having like breakfast burritos and smoothies.
Just total Southern California.
Yeah, total SoCal. So that's just how I felt inside. So I saw myself as just like a girl wearing Roxy, and I don't know. So and then we spoke Mandarin because a lot of Taiwanese people like grew up speaking. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm Chinese, and people are telling me I'm Chinese, whatever. But yeah, they were born in Taiwan, which I want to go at one point. But so they.
Let's go together.
Should we do comedy there?
Yeah,
Let's go,
why
dude.
not?
Let's do the podcast.
Me,
there.
you, and Max. Let's just do
Yes.
Hey, Taiwan, pull up. Okay, well, real quick, we do want to bring out. I made you some homemade tea eggs.
Are you serious?
So Max, hit the theme song.
Leslie got home from school.
Oh my
What she
God.
gonna do? Mama to the kitchen said I'll be right back. What's that on the plate? It's a savory snack.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
The glasses falling off onto the plate.
If this was a restaurant, you'd be fired. Oh my God.
Shout out to Max for making the personalized theme song.
It's beautiful.
The drop is it's tea eggs, bitch. It gets me every time.
You must send me that. please.
Oh, I will.
So I made these to the best of my ability. You can try them if you want, if you dare. I'm not sure I soaked them long enough or not, but you can try them. And
White brown eggs. I will. So I'm sure you looked up a recipe.
yeah, of course.
What did it seem easy to make for a first time?
Well, I'm actually, so this is the first time in this podcast history where we were supposed to record this episode, and then the studio it got canceled last minute, and I had made the eggs already. I actually kind of like.
Thank God these aren't the eggs.
No.
from 4 weeks ago.
This was weeks ago. I had made the eggs, and I was like panicking over like I got to get these done in time and soak them. And then I get a call like as I'm like making them, like,
my
hey, it's
God.
canceled. And I ate them, and I realized I had skipped all the savory ingredients and only had put the sweet ones, not paying attention. And so it literally
Awesome.
tasted like someone dumped sugar on hard-boiled eggs. I can't guarantee these are any better at all. Because for those listeners and not watching, these are like eggs. They're like very popular in like 7-Elevens in China and like roadside vendors.
yeah.
And like basically you boil eggs in like, it's basically like soy sauce, tea, bay leaves,
It's a
Sichuan
beautiful
peppercorn.
marinade, yeah.
And then you crack the eggs enough while they're boiling for it to like seep in.
Yeah,
But not
yeah,
so
yeah.
much that it breaks. And I was like too nervous to break them all the way. So anyway.
I'm so honored by this. Like I purposely, when you asked this question, the first answer I was going to give you, because my mom made the funnest snacks after school, but the first one I was going to give you was she used to like dupe the Taco Bell menu.
Amazing.
And do you remember on Taco Bell the double decker?
Yeah.
It's
you used to skip basketball practice and go get those.
Same. Yeah. So and I think it's still on the menu, but it's a crunchy taco with on top of it pasted a flour tortilla, and the paste is like refried beans.
Oh, yeah.
So the refried beans is like a glue or whatever. And I was gonna tell you that, and I was like, no, it has to be like Asian, not knowing that you were gonna make it.
I did.
Have you tried this version of it?
Yes, but it was before they had soaked overnight, so it wasn't the most flavorful.
Oh my God! Should we try it at the end as like a little cheers?
You don't have to try them at all. You can try them.
I
if you
have
want.
to. And I want to say I've never made these. I always had them because my mom made them, and they were so baller.
There's
So
no way these are going to be as good as your mom's.
there's no way, but I will. I'm honored to try it. And you made one before I ever made one, so
Yeah.
like props to you.
Wow.
So honorary Asian?
Honorary Asian. Yeah, that's all it takes.
Wait, I wasn't bowing. I was just putting my hands together. That was crazy. Well, that's lovely.
Wait, I'm so
Shout out
excited.
I did because they are, again, for the listeners, they like the way the egg cracks is they have like these little brown like
I know. Can they see?
oh sure, we can show it to the actual cameras as well.
They usually are much more brown.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But I can tell you cracked them, and that the marinade seeped through the cracks. I can tell an attempt was made.
I did tell my nephews, the first ones I made, I'm like, check out these dinosaur eggs. And they're like, where'd you get dinosaur eggs from? Because they got like the brown spindles around them and they look
Yeah.
kind of whatever. All right, let's move into our next segment, Classroom Corner. Actually, I want to start off with we can talk about we already have a little bit, but your time growing up in school. We have a submitted story by Sarah, but first I want to get to one of mine that I actually just remembered on the drive over here. So when I was transitioning from full-time teaching to stand-up, I substitute taught. the craziest day substitute teaching for me ever was, it was a health class, and I look at the lesson plan and it's the sex ed unit, and I'm like, that is insane. That I don't care if you're in the middle of a sex ed unit. If you have a substitute teacher, you put a pause on that.
Yeah.
You don't make a substitute teacher substitute teach sex ed
They
class.
pawned it off to you.
I've never felt older in my life. You want to know what was part of the curriculum?
What?
Talking about nudes and Snapchat.
Wow. I mean, I kind of am pro that. Just let's talk about it. Why not?
Yeah, like it was very much like, hey, don't feel pressured into like sending nudes and like, but I was like, I've never, because I was just like, okay, they're gonna be like, we have to say like the technical terms like penis and breasts and whatever. I will have to like just.
You just have to say
dog.
It's funny, dude. It's funny. What do you want me to say?
And I'm putting on my like adult, like, okay, cool. Like, I guess I'll just have to talk about the technical terms. And then it's like, all right, so Snapchat and nudes. And I'm like, what? I don't want to talk. I don't want to have to like tell kids to not feel pressured.
But dude, like out of context, you're a substitute.
Yes.
And have you ever taught this particular school or class before?
No, and I've never taught. I taught economics. I was never even a sex ed teacher.
Bro,
well, there's a supply and a demand for Snapchat nudes, guys.
So if you take this out of context, you were a strange elderly man.
Elderly. Yeah.
Walking into, or to them, right?
Yeah.
Walking into a school, you are a stranger.
Yeah, they're putting the kids in a weird position.
And you're being like, don't send your dong in Snapchat without their get their consent or non-consensual.
I'm a professional. I would have said don't send your penis. I wouldn't have said dong.
Sure. But either way, they're laughing, so you might as well say the funny word for it.
It's such a stand-up comedian. You might as well get the laughs.
Might as well workshop. So then you don't know the lesson plan until when? The day you get there, the morning of?
Well, a lot of these times I'm getting a call. It's almost like there's an app that's almost like Uber for substitute teachers.
Oh, wow.
Where it's like there's an app that just says like, hey, there's a job. So it'll like I'd wake up at like.
You're a TaskRabbit substitute teacher.
Wake up at 6 a.m. and say I'm available today, and then you just sit there from 6 to 8 a.m. until you get a call. If you get.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Well, if you get one. And so I literally get a call, hey, you need to show up at this school. I don't even know what subject I'm teaching. I show up and they're like, go to health class. And I'm like, okay, health class. And I walk in and there's a paper on the desk just saying sex ed.
And then you went with it. You vamped.
I'm going to be honest. I was like, we're going to do this first part where you guys like do a worksheet on your own. But then I'm like, all right, study hall. I'm not doing.
So you didn't do it.
Not the whole thing. I don't have a relationship. Like, dude, I'm not like a trusted adult in these. I mean, I am trustworthy. I'm a trusted adult, but like, I'm not. These kids don't know me. It's weird for them.
100%.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me lead. It was like lead a discussion on sex ed and nudes, and I'm like, no.
Do you get in trouble by the school for not following the curriculum?
What are they going to do? Fire me as a substitute teacher? Thank you.
I don't know, because I'm such a rule follower. It's like. I'm kind of pro that they're talking about social media and sex
no, it is
stuff.
a good thing.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing for sure.
Are their parents talking to them about it? Who knows? You might as well just be straight up about like, I don't know, like, because we didn't. Thank God we didn't have that. I didn't have social media. I feel like I'm 100 years old. I didn't have social media then where we were like texting each other, anything like that. Like we were barely flirting over text at that time.
Your class of 2005.
I know. You found that too. You guys are good, dude. I graduated high school.
Canyon High School,
Anaheim, Orange County, 2005. So we had a blessed era, but like, I would have rather people be extremely straight up about like, we know you're doing this. And I would want to know, especially now with like AI, I'd want to know if I'm sending a photo of myself in a compromising position, they could take that and AI that and whatever that. But I wouldn't want to hear it from a strange white man. No offense. You know, just a random, like I want it to be from a teacher I like kind of vibed with or something.
And just to be clear, they weren't this curriculum was not like, so just send them in a safe way. It was very much just like, don't feel pressured to send these. Like you're not like a loser if you don't.
Yeah, I like that message.
And
yeah.
And so, but yes, it would have been very weird. It would just been so weird for me, they've never met in their lives.
And them, and they would have every right to laugh the entire time you're speaking. Oh, yeah. Every right.
For sure.
Like to laugh at you.
Dude, they laugh at me anyway. I think there is actually something about me. Max, I think I sent you a picture of this. I think there's something about me inherently that people feel so comfortable making fun of me. Like my first day teaching ever. ever, very first time, young first year teacher. I'm like, what's up, guys? I'm Mr. Salem. And a girl's hand goes up, and I'm like, question already? She's like, yeah, you seen Ratatouille? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, you look like the chef.
Oh,
that's the very first thing ever. And now today, it's like, okay,
that's so.
Not like I got some fans. I got a social media following. Even my fans come up to me in person, and they're just like, wow, I thought you were gonna be like a little twink, and you're actually kind of like tall. Bro, look at this caption. This fan waited in a meet and greet to take a picture with me, and the caption said, I'm always worried about how I'll look in photos, but my photo partner did me the favor of looking like Oliver Twist asking for more porridge here. So I guess the focus won't be on me.
This is a fan of yours?
She waited in a meet and greet just to say he looks like Oliver Twist asking for more porridge.
Also, are you obsessed with your pose there? Like is...
No. Okay, pull it back up.
Is that something
But is that my fault? You do meet and greets after shows, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's a million people talking to me. I'm trying to be charming and making jokes I'm trying to be comfortable.
Like in this photo,
looks like you're a fan of
That's
her.
what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. It looks like you're the fan, and you're like, I can't believe I'm meeting.
Instagram handle censored for privacy.
Oh my God, she
we're
was so
bleeping out her
funny.
name.
Made me laugh an entire hour.
Dude, well, here's the other thing is it's kind of cut off in this shot, but like, yes, I'm calm down, dude. Calm down.
You look so
I'm mid talking.
starstruck.
I'm mid talking, and also I always do hover hands for photos. I always keep my hand in a fist, and I do hover
to not touch, just
yeah,
for comfort, safety, or something.
For like I don't feel super comfortable grabbing people I don't know. I don't know what people. There are people who want to take a picture, but they don't necessarily want you to just grab them by the shoulder and bring them in.
Yeah.
So I always keep like my hand in a fist and kind of hover hand it. So in this pose, I am kind of like arm around, but it looks like it's my first day on Earth. And taking a picture.
Yeah, she is definitely asserting dominance over you in that photo. and I could see in her eyes, she's like, she knows the caption. There's something sinister in her face there. She's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fuck. Like, she's... Sorry. Anyways, I'm really happy to be here.
But I don't know. I just don't know what it is where I'm sure when your fans meet you, they're just like, hey, you're great. I love you. Or maybe they tell a meaningful story or whatever. But mine just feel the need to be like,
you look like X.
Dude, do you look exactly like if my brother was gay? I know you're not gay. And I'm just like, what? And not that being gay is a bad thing. Calm down. But you
it's
guys
just a
know
very
what I mean.
specific comment. And there's not a lot to do with those comments other than spin out about it on your podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. Poor me, straight white guy. I need to have a podcast in order to
process,
vent about these things. One what's funny about that, is your family like religious in any way?
No, not super.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my family like grew up in church, and like our family group chat, like there'll be like prayer requests in like the family group chat. And like it usually is like touching things like a sister, one of my sisters, it's like, hey, my friends, like the newborn baby is going through like a procedure, can you please be praying for this? It's like all like nice things, and it's like, hey, my friend just had this kind of crisis go on, like can you guys be whatever praying for that, whatever. But also the family group chat, you're updating people about your life. And I was like, we're at, shout out All Things Comedy, which is like, you know, a cool production company, like Bill Burr's attached to it. And so like I had a meeting with All Things Comedy about potentially getting this podcast, and I just told my family like, oh, I have a meeting to potentially get a podcast.
Pray for me.
No, I did. Wait, I just happened to let them know like, oh, I'm excited about this. I was talking to my little sister on the phone later, and she's like, oh, and how'd your meeting go with All Things Comedy? I'm like, yeah, I think it's good. She's like, good, because me and my small group, me and all the ladies were praying for you. I was like, please don't.
Wait, can they do that for me? Because it works. We're here. Can you add me to this chat? Like,
but do you know how?
What a cutie.
It's the sweetest thing ever, and it's so nice. But do you know how horrible, like the guilt that I had, where it's like, hey, please pray for the sick kids. Don't pray for an average straight white guy in his 30s to get a podcast. I think there's more important things that we can be praying for. And if my sister would have said I'm praying for it, I'd been like, that's nice, you don't need to. But the fact that like her and all her church friends sat down and they're like, dear God, please bless the poor.
Give him the riz he needs in the meeting or whatever. Like,
please help the kids in Gaza. And also, Sam Salem really needs a podcast.
Yeah. May the algorithm be in his favor.
Yes.
What a sweetie.
Exactly. I kind of got us off track, but was there like an incident? Was there like a big incident at your school growing up, or you guys would clown the teacher in a certain way?
I try to think of one. It's like I had a pretty stereotypical like Orange County high school millennial vibe. It was all the stereotypes you picture. There was no like major incident. I remember there being a pretty well organized underground cheating ring at the high school. Like there's a statute of limitations, right?
I think you're good.
Am I good?
We'll bleep it out.
We got enough. We got enough. Send the agents in.
I graduated from high school like 40 years ago. I'm straight from this, right? I mean, we all cheated in high school. Like I was in honors, advanced placement, everything in high school, and we would copy each other's homework before this like AP calculus class, whatever, in 6th period. And I was not good at AP calculus. I don't know if you guys took AP calculus.
I took regular calc. I was not going to take
But even regular
AP.
calc, so difficult.
Yeah.
And even at that age, even for me now, like I dare myself to learn it now.
And let's do the quadratic formula together.
I don't even know what that is.
X equals opposite b plus or minus the square root
2a.
b squared minus 4ac.
Calm down.
All over 2a.
You're making that up.
No.
What are you saying?
That's the quadratic formula.
Really? Okay, well, good
Anyway,
for you.
let me talk.
Well, maybe because you probably taught it. Did you? No, you didn't.
Anyway, so I there was a cheating scandal.
There's a cheating scandal. Like we would all have a very organized ring where like everyone had calculus at different periods. So if you were the period that had calculus first in the cheating ring, the smartest kid had to write down the answers on a separate paper and then share it with the rest of us. And then the next period would copy that. And then if we noticed that there was something wrong, we would correct it and then give it to the next. So basically 6th period calculus got the best grades because we were copying up everyone else.
But that's kind of the teacher's fault for not differentiating the questions for the different class periods.
Sure. Yeah.
So
We outsmarted
let's blame
him.
the teachers.
Sure. Yes. And he was very he was the oldest man alive, and he would totally sleep. Like
You wouldn't want him to teach sex ed.
No. I mean, he was like, he would give out the homework and the test, whatever, and just fully close his eyes, and we would just physically walk around and grab people. He was so, like nonchalant, and then
He was just straight up sleeping in class.
Yes, like I could walk over and talk to him and be like, "What did you put for number 2?" And he wouldn't even look up. Like,
So this doesn't sound like a cheating scandal. This sounds like if a bank teller put unwatched cash on the counter and it got stolen, no one would blame the thief. Everyone would blame the bank teller.
Yeah, like there's a lack of security. There's a lack of a sense of urgency and maybe too much trust on his end. Then we took advantage of this old man 100%. And
wait, just take that out, cut that out. We took advantage of this old man. That's gonna be
the clip.
That's the only clip.
But I was very bad at calculus, and a lot of the like cool white kids would just cheat off my homework, like assuming that I was good at it, and then they would get bad grades, and they come up to me like, "What the hell, dude?" I'm like, "Same. I'm super confused by this like problem." So like that's like a vague thing I remember, but like we had our fair share of like partying too. Like I also was like heavily invested in getting good grades because I was in advanced placement. I didn't want to let my parents down. But then I also like I was known to rage. I drank Malibu rum.
Yeah.
I smoked weed out of an apple.
Whoa, turning the apple core into the bong.
Yeah. I mean, someone else did it for me, and I thought like it was nice to get like a healthy snack.
Yeah.
And
It was nice.
I don't know.
I'm getting a leafy green and a fruit.
Getting like a whole food.
Well, didn't you used to like replace the Smirnoff vodka in your parents' house with water?
How did you know that? Did you go to my MySpace? You went to my MySpace.
I don't think MySpaces are still
How
up.
did you find this? Because I have said this out loud once. How did you find that?
Keep my ear to the ground.
Okay, I did. Obviously, statute of limitations. We all drink before the age of 21, right?
Sure.
Oh,
a couple.
yeah.
Not. I didn't really.
Sam
I was a
did for
loser,
sure.
but
You didn't? Good for you.
like, not really.
That's good for you. It's very unhealthy. But also, my parents never drank. I don't know what we were doing with a Smirnoff vodka bottle. It wasn't my brother's, but like,
Shout out Jerry.
I would. How did you know that?
Dude, you got to know the owner of the L5 cards.
How did you know that? Wait. Also, shout out to my brother. My brother has a trading card company called L5 Cards.
Yeah,
and it's based in Orange
Pokemon
County.
and One Piece.
Yeah, he trades and sells Pokemon and sports cards and One Piece, which I don't know a lot about One Piece, but it's apparently very popular.
It's an anime.
So please check out L5 Cards if you need to buy some cards. If you have kids that like cards.
He's got like the Japanese version of the Pokemon cards.
You're so creepy. I don't know why. And it's not even against you. It's like, for some reason, we're conditioned to think you knowing information that's out there is creepy. But it's out there. It is public information.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the way that you're looking at me is creepy.
Okay, maybe it's just your vibe as a human being.
Maybe it's you being like, and I know your brother Jerry has a company called L5. Maybe you don't have to present it that way. Do you do this in all your episodes?
I mean, I find out information about people.
Yeah.
I like to know my guests.
No, I totally respect that.
I feel like it's if you're gonna ask people to do a podcast and take time out of their day, it's like if you have a guest on who's done SNL. So how'd you get SNL?
It's been
They've
said.
answered that on a million
Yes.
different times.
You know, it's you. You're doing your homework.
Incredible joke alert.
Yeah.
Hey.
Which
But anyway, sorry for being creepy for knowing your brother's name.
Hi, Jerry.
Shout out Taylor Miles and Kira.
Stop! That's so creepy. That is my nephews and niece. Are you on Instagram? Oh my God, you're like a girl who's about to go on a date with a guy, and you're just finding out all the background info.
We can bleep out those names if he doesn't want those out there, by the way.
No, that's fine. My niece, she's 10 and they're super internet savvy. Like the kids are just like, they know how to work. They're like Tom Cruise Minority Report, like multiple screens, like playing Roblox and watching something on Netflix. Like it's really creepy. And she Googles me all the time, and she Googled like Leslie Liao niece. And she was really upset because Google says I don't have a niece. So I want to make sure that this goes into the algorithm that I have a niece and I love her so much. Kira, I love you.
Kira,
she's not watching this.
We're doing the work for you, Kira. We're making sure you're on Google. We want you to be a Nepo niece.
Oh my God. I would be honored if she could be.
I feel like you're about to say something about your brother, and I got us so off track with my creepiness.
What was I going to say about my brother?
We were talking about why you had the Smirnoff vodka and you're replacing it with water.
I'm processing this out loud. I remember vividly a handle of Smirnoff vodka. My parents do not drink. My brother did. He's 8 years older than me. I was underage drinking, so I think I snuck out some vodka. I just don't know whose it was. It wasn't mine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whose it was. I snuck out some vodka, and then I was nervous that my parents would notice that the vodka line was going down in the bottle. So then I replaced it with water. But I learned from this at-home science experiment that water mixed with vodka, it creates this like kind of like the bubbly. There's a word for it. You're a teacher.
Like more viscous or like...
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Condensation? Is that a word?
It makes the condensation on the outside of the bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, something happened where it like looked like the inside of the bottle was sweating.
Yeah.
And if this was a normal vodka bottle, that wouldn't happen. So then I freaked out that they would notice that, whatever. So I learned more...
Damn, you really are like a student.
Yeah.
You're like...
Always a student.
Most kids are like, yeah, I'm going to drink the vodka. I don't care.
Yeah. So
but you're like, let me make sure the condensation levels are
I know, I was
okay
like
when I'm stealing the drinks.
A little chemist at home, this nerdy chemist. My parents had no idea.
Most kids are getting like drinking to get drunk. You're like, okay, let's do 1 part vodka, 2 parts Gatorade. That's hilarious.
I bet you that vodka bottle is still there. I actually might go check. Years later, they haven't touched it.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Shout out. We'll
bubbling.
have to find. Maybe. Well, no.
Fermentating.
I was gonna say Kira's only 10, so she's not replacing it
I'll
yet.
pass it along to Kira when she's 17, maybe when she's ready.
You'll allow your nieces and nephews to underage drink. That'd be the cool.
As long as I'm there, why not?
Yeah.
I should run this by Jerry, by L5 Cards.
Yeah. Check out the L5 card. That's what he's actually he's a sponsor of this podcast.
He would love that, honestly. If next episode you have like some One Piece cards displayed right here, like he would love that.
I feel like that actually is your parents being immigrating to this country. I feel like you and your brother having like non-traditional career paths.
Yeah.
Well, I feel actually very similar to you because you started stand up late. You were 29 when you started.
Yeah.
I was 28, just about like almost turning
wow.
29. We both took a
Yeah.
class first because we were like nervous to like start or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, and your brother like owning like just like trading card business,
like self-employed, runs his own company, like crushing it. Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe that is like, but the learning from immigrant parents, like the even more so than typically the average person, like the value of hard work. So maybe you guys just knew how to make it in businesses that are tough to. You're basically both your own businesses, so maybe that hard work is like, hey, if I'm gonna go for comedy, I'm gonna like
really do it.
Yeah.
Like I think me and my brother talked about this. Is so creepy because me and my brother talked about this the other day when I saw him in Orange County. Were you there? We just
get
talked
the creepy
about
counter going. How many times she said
we just talked about this, that like we think it's endearing and beautiful that but our parents like he worked in corporate, I worked in corporate. We wanted to have like jobs or whatever. And then we both hated it, and then we both left and we're like, fuck society, I'm gonna or whatever. I didn't really say that, but we were just like, there has to be something else outside of this. I have to sustain a lifestyle outside of the like office thing. And then he followed it was a hobby of like, he enjoyed buying cards from overseas and like selling them to like local just people like collectors, and then slowly like people like GameStop would be like, yo, I want to buy your. So then his grew thing, and then my thing was such a like stand up, like who the hell. I'm certainly not a nepo baby with stand up, like so me and my brother talked about like clearly we weren't meant to be in the like corporate thing, but something our parents gave us made us be like I don't know, like weird individual hustlers, and and my parents certainly didn't want or expect this from us.
Well, yeah, but it seems like you were very intentional. There are people who are like stand-up's cool, and I kind of, when I was doing more open mics and at that level, there was like people who are grinding, and then there's people who are like, it's basically it is just their social thing that they do.
Yeah.
And they still do want I want the Netflix special, I want all these things, but like they're just kind of like, well, I'm just gonna do it and hope something happens.
Like I hope it happens for me. Like,
but
sure.
It sounds like you like were like, okay, I'm gonna take a class. I mean, and I know you're working in like at Brillstein and different like different like entertainment. You were like scouting stand up for your boss. So like you were watching a lot of it, but it sounds like you're very calculated. Sometimes in like creative spaces, people take calculated to mean bad, but like I think
I know what you mean.
More artists could be calculated, where it's like if you care about this,
like be intentional
with the way that you're doing it.
Yeah.
Which I know research is your thing. Like it took you years to buy a couch because you had a spreadsheet of.
How
all
did
the
you know
couches.
that? I just said that the other day to a friend on the phone for real.
And then by the time
I'm angry now. Do you guys get angry? Is this maybe I'm unhealthy? Wait, I just said that the other day to a friend.
I'm tapping your phone lines.
We were like, literally, I was hanging out with our friend Irene too.
Shout out Irene too. Very
fabulous
Irene too.
Comic, friend of the show.
Very funny.
She's
Her
filming
in
a special.
Minneapolis.
I'm just going to promote a friend. She's filming her special early May at Hotel Cafe. So
Patton
people should go.
Oswalt gave it a shout out, so that's how you know
I
it's good.
saw that. I mean, so badass. But I said this to her the other day because we were workshopping one of her jokes about how she's indecisive, and then I said the whole couch thing.
Right.
I didn't buy a couch for years because there's too many options.
And
There's
you
too
had an
many
Excel
good deals.
spreadsheet, and then by the time you picked one, some of
Do
them
you
were,
have the
were-
spreadsheet?
Some of them were like
Are you
out
about
of
to
order.
put it up
Pull it up on the screen. Pull up the spreadsheet.
What the hell?
But
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, something you said earlier about like there are many comics in LA. Some take it seriously, some take it less seriously, and I do see an element of people. I mean, it's it is lovely to do shows every night in LA and like see each other. It's very cute. It does always make me happy to like run into a comic like, what's up, dude, and do like your quick little catch up, and then you don't see them for 4 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So that built-in social aspect is so it's like school.
Yeah.
It is like I will see you at the office, my friend,
Right.
and I'm genuinely happy to see them, and they make me laugh, and it's like so amazing. But I don't do it too socialized. Like, I'm here to win.
Yeah.
I'm not here to make friends.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Like, I remember like Bobby Lee said this about me one time in a green room where like we were.
Sorry, let me pick this up.
We were in the.
So that's the name you just dropped.
Well, you didn't do that with Irene too. Interesting.
Ooh, interesting. Now the tables have
Listen,
turned.
you can bleep it out. A very well-renowned comedian in the LA scene, Bobby Lee. Okay, because he said this, and I like clocked it. He's like, you don't come here to like hang out, huh? In the green room. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you just come here and do your set. You do your set, and then you do your set, and then you go home. I was like, Yeah. Like, I'm 39 also. You think I'm here to, like, go to Mel's Diner at 3 a.m.? You think I'm trying to fucking eat a steak omelet? Or I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. Clearly,
I'm so mad at the thought
of... waffles at 4 a.m.?
You're so mad at the thought of hanging out, you can't even name the food.
Yeah, I don't. It's like offends me. But yeah, he and I do. Yeah, so I don't do it to socialize, but it's a lovely benefit we have of doing it.
Well, you got to have like a little bit of a community. You can't get in. No one's an island. You got to get. You got to have some help. Which actually, that does. This does bring me to. It is kind of funny because there's no such thing as an overnight sensation. Like, even if something seems overnight, like it's years in the making. But like, and a lot of people in their career, they can't look back at like, what was the one thing that changed stuff. But I know for you, you weren't really like posting your content online, but at Westside Comedy Theater, you posted a joke about having a low voice and being bad at free throws.
Which was a reference to my high school days.
And so someone was like, Shaq, and you're like, it was very fun interaction. And a friend, Jorge Lopez, was filming it.
Shout out
edited
Jorge.
for you.
Love
He actually sent something in.
It's Jorge. Yeah, dude, I don't like to put this out there, but since you've said that you're not going to tell anyone and this is going to stay between us, I 100% am the reason Leslie where she's at, dude. Back in like 23, 24, not only did I film the first clip of hers that went viral, I edited it. And if I remember correctly, dude, I remember like most of the comments not really being about the joke or Leslie. They were all like, dang, like, who edited this? This is crazy.
You guys are evil. Jorge's a good man. You manipulated him to record that.
Well, no, it's so funny.
You guys are evil, dude.
At the end of the recording, it's like, all right, well, normally I wouldn't say this, but since it's just going to be between you and me.
I know, since you told me to not ever say this. Dude, I also give so much credit for real to Jorge that night. Because, like, you know when you like... He offered to record it. Like his camera was just up and rolling, and he was like, I never filmed. I just didn't think about it. I was so dumb. I should have, like, I was so not a businessman. I was like, who cares about filming this? No one's gonna watch it, whatever. Then meanwhile, like, people are going viral off of random stuff. But yeah, he left his camera running up one night, and he was like, oh, let me just leave it up. Like, why not? And he did do everything. He edited, and it is well edited. Yeah. Everyone go check out the clip now, or you know.
If you go to Leslie's Instagram and
scroll.
Well, if you hit Reels and most popular, it'll be one of the top ones on.
That's
the most
how you did this.
section.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
You're good at. You should work for NPR.
Thank you.
Like, this is very.
I have too much vocal fry to be an NPR host. But
You don't.
I need to start talking like.
You could do that. You could do that. We're very calm.
Actually, can I say, going through your Instagram, it is one of the most millennial Instagram pages I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
dude,
fine.
Like no, and people take that as a bad thing. Now that Gen Z or Gen Alpha makes fun of us, it's like, it's not a bad thing to be millennial.
I love being a millennial. I love it.
Same.
Dude,
I love us. We're so lucky.
It's just very like the
like the early posts, right?
The early posts filters where it's like the caption is just like fun night, but then the hashtags are full sentences themselves, where it's like fun night, and the hashtags are also full sentences and inside jokes, like hashtag why is Lauren wearing that? Hashtag we hugged in the bathroom.
Because I was so special. I'm so quirky.
Yeah, and
no one has my hashtag.
The eyeliner that you were using.
No, right. You don't have to go after the makeup look, dude.
No, it was era appropriate. I'm saying it was just
yes.
It was just like, I'm not like
you're like, your contour was off. Sorry. Like, what?
No, I just meant like, it was very like.
I'm a very textbook millennial, and I love it. I love millennials. We're so damaged and lucky and funny, and look at us, and poor and depressed.
Well, speak for yourself.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
No, I married someone successful, so that's how you. That's.
Oh,
that's how
yeah,
you do.
very smart. Very smart. Oh, you're more Asian than I am.
Print that.
You're making the eggs. You got a rich spouse.
Hey, I got family from the Middle East, so that's kind of
stuff. You got a nice logo. This must cost like 4 figures to make this.
Do you wanna be permanent co-host? All right, we're best friends forever now.
Okay, great.
No, it just was very nostalgic looking at your Instagram and just seeing like that era was. It was like the perfect time capsule of like, you're out at bungalow. in the skinny
Shout
jeans.
out Bungalow. Yes. At Coachella.
Yes.
At Bungalow. Every post is just like bragging about our social life. Like, look at my friends. Look at the sunset.
And I'm sure some of those pictures were taken like within
I was fully blackout in every photo.
or like some of those pictures you can tell like I'm going to take an Instagram photo now, and so I'm taking the camera, like I'm taking a picture on app and like posting it. I don't know if maybe
I never did that.
Oh, okay.
But that was a good hack because it would be in the ratio, the little square. Yeah. It's not even a square anymore.
No. And back then you clearly like it's so many like pic collages because back then you couldn't post multiple at the same time, so it's like there's 3 little side by sides and then a big one. It's just like the collages were very millennial as well.
Yeah, because we only had the one square, so to do the little the montage in the square. I'm proud of those photos. I'm never gonna.
You're not the person who cleans up your social media.
I think I did if I had an ex that I was like, this doesn't need to live here anymore. I think I did.
Even if you're not a public figure, that's a normal like, hey, I broke up with someone. Like I'm gonna like
I guess
delete those. But like I don't know. I just had so many. Not that I was ever doing anything crazy, but it would just be like so many random pictures of like. I just get embarrassed easily, so it would just be
you
like
scrub your own social media.
Yeah, like I probably had like 300 pictures that I archived once I started popping off on social media.
300? No way.
Well, because like
just random personal ones where you're like
because I've had Instagram since like 2011, 2012, and then from 2011 to 2021 when I started popping off on Instagram, it's just like happy Easter everyone, and it's just like a grainy photo of like me and like I'm just
dude, you gotta bring those back. You gotta repost those somehow. Are they permanently deleted?
No, if you archive stuff, it still lives in your like you can go to your archive posts and put them
you
back.
have access to it.
I have access to it anytime.
I think every once in a while on the podcast you should just do a shout out to one of the old millennial posts.
The archive posts.
The archive posts.
That's a new segment. See, you really are ready to be. You really are ready.
Dude, I'm ready,
to be,
dude. I'm ready, dude.
Sorry, how much time we at?
We are at 46 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I had this segment this is so unprofessional. I had a segment lined up and now I'm trying to find where I had it in my notes app.
You guys are so prepared.
We're trying our best.
That's
here.
what I would do too. Like I would like study, see, homework, do your homework, study.
Yeah, you gotta do your homework. Okay, this is as I'm not really paying attention. I'm just like I don't know why. Yeah, cool. Whatever you're saying. I invite you on my podcast. You start talking. I'm like, yeah, sure. That's totally fine. Okay, we get into our our last segment before we try the delicious.
I will
eggs.
try it. I will.
That means so much that you trust a white boy like me. Okay, this
Not the first time, sadly. Anyways.
All right. Is there a story there? Or we just leave
no,
it
that's
at
just
that?
like that's a general heartbreak story. But you know, we don't have to get it. That's not what this podcast is
A
about.
white man broke your heart?
Yeah.
Do you want me to break his knees?
I mean, who hasn't been? Yeah, we could do that for the Patreon. That'd be great.
The Patreon. Yeah, let's make a Patreon.
We could just do violence against people for the Patreon.
Every
Or
guest we
Sam
bring on
beats up enemies of guests.
Is there an ex you want us to harm? Okay.
Anyways, $5.
Let's not put that out there, actually. All right. Our last segment called Kids These Days. Kids and their slang. They're always saying the craziest things. Is there like slang that you, either specific to your school or maybe just your millennial self, what was the slang you guys were using in high school?
As a very SoCal millennial, we were all about like bro, tight, dog, chill, dude. I think we were too early for lit, but I said the word tight.
Yeah.
I mean, hourly.
That's been like the
tight.
I wonder
so tight.
I wonder even like what kids. I want to go into a school, just break into a school. No, but like I would love to not quiz the kids, but I would love to like just drop some millennial slang on them, and if they like, oh, that's such an old thing to say, or if they wouldn't even know what it means, because tight, you're like the third guest to have said I said tight all the time.
Oh yeah,
and it was like, dude, that's the tightest.
Yeah. So or sick. I guess we said sick.
Yeah.
Which I still say sick.
Yeah, I think that's like kind of one that's used today.
Yeah, right. Like
people.
but I say sick in my family group chat. When my brother Jerry L5 sports cards when he says checks like something cute and cool, I'm like, oh dude, so sick. Or like when the kids score a goal in soccer, I'm so sick. And then my mom, who's definitely not a millennial, will side text me and be like, hey, I don't know why you would say that about your brother. I don't think that's very nice, you know?
Aww.
Is it sick? Does it make you sick? Does his success make you sick? I'm like, Mom, it's not chill, bro. You're not being or whatever.
That is not
No
tight.
cap.
Yeah, no cap.
No cap. You're pissing me
But
off.
I think we said crunk.
Oh, crunk.
Dude.
That's
You
a
said
good
crunk,
one.
right?
Of course,
We said
bro. We're
crunk.
getting crunk
Yeah,
tonight.
crunk.
Dude, want to know what's so embarrassing is, and it's not cool to like objectify bodies, but like with girls, we'd be like, damn, she's got a donk.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, never
Weird.
been said about me, but yes, I've heard that been said. I've heard that, a donk.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say she has a crunk torso. Or something.
I love their
Crunk torso.
Out of all the millions of hours of podcasts that have been recorded, it's rare that a word pairing, a brand new word pairing just dropped exclusively here. She got a crunk
so
torso.
upsetting. It's so upsetting. Like my mind is like ad libs, where it's like random people put these random words together, but like I purposefully say it. But
She got a crunk torso has never been said in the
I gotta make
history.
that song.
That's like in English class when we watched and read watched Dead Poet Society. He was like,
yeah.
he's a sweaty tooth madman, and we were like, whoa, sweaty tooth. That's like never been said before.
crunk torso.
She got a crunk torso as the
Crunk
new
torso.
sweaty tooth madman.
But a cute compliment. A crunk
Girl,
torso.
your torso crunk.
That clavicle. Listen, you got a donk on that clavicle.
Nope. Okay, we're losing
Oh,
it.
okay.
A donk is just booty.
Yes, right. Yes.
You know. Yes, of course.
Yes.
I really.
The donk is the booty.
I'm never gonna get you got a crunk torso out of my mind.
Crunk
Thank you
torso,
for that
dude.
gift. Okay, so your phrase today that the kids are using is "call your Uber."
Is that a real?
That's a phrase that they use.
I've never. Okay. Call your Uber.
Yeah. What kind of setting do you think they're using? What kind of tone? What kind of meaning do you
I've
think?
never heard this in my life. I mean, there's so much slang I don't know, obviously, but call your Uber. To me, that's more like take a hike. It's time for you to go.
You crushed it.
Nice.
That's
That's
exactly
it, right? Yeah.
It's literally like
Yeah.
like we said bye Felicia,
Oh yeah.
which is also really
Like
embarrassing.
it was a more like you're done.
Yeah,
Like
bye,
you're embarrassing
Felicia.
yourself. That's like this is an A and B conversation. You need to see your way.
Yes.
So
yes,
for them,
yes.
it's like call your Uber.
Yeah.
Your lift is here.
Literally, that's what they like. If
Get in the Waymo.
there's so the LA kids.
Get your donk in that Waymo. You done? That's
And
kinda
don't you
what-
dare think about getting crunk in the way.
Yeah.
That would not be tight.
But yeah, that's literally like the kids. Like if the teacher,
Wow.
or like if the teacher like pop quiz today, call your Uber.
Have you heard this in your education world?
Yeah, that's
You've
what
heard
the
it.
kids are saying.
Do you
yeah.
has it been said to you?
Never to me, but actually I was crowd working at one of my shows.
At a school?
I was crowd working. I show up. That's my new social media. That actually sadly would be it would go so viral if you could just show up at random schools at
That would
lunchtime
be
and do
amazing.
crowd work.
So what do you do? They're like third grade asshole. Like, what do you do? Recess?
2%, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowd working recently.
I was
at,
crowd working recently, and I was like, "Oh, is there like you teach college, like the college? Because high school, middle school, those kids roast you. Do the college kids ever say anything to you?" And she's like, "Yeah, they'll be like, I think she got it wrong. She was like, your Uber's here."
Oh yeah.
Which is like the classic like old person
Yeah.
who's trying to say what like the phrase is. They're
Like, your cab's
Uber's
here.
Yeah,
Your Waymo's here.
yeah.
It's still. I don't hate it actually. Call your Uber. It does make me feel old because we used to do take a hike or buzz off.
What you said? Buzz off?
I don't know. Did I? I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Were you like a bunch of
like, this is-
1930s mobsters? Take a hike, pal.
You better
This is
buzz
Orange
up.
County.
This is Orange County.
This is Orange County. We're getting
Buzz
crunk over here.
This is none of your beeswax. You better buzz off.
I don't even know if I said that.
All right.
Wait, I've heard one. Can I say one that I've heard recently from my nephews?
Yes.
And tell me if you've heard this on the show. The kids are now saying aura.
Yeah, you're way behind on this.
What? Oh, whatever, dude. You
But-
guys know aura?
Yeah,
Instead of
So
saying
I'm not aura.
instead of you don't have aura would be, or like you aura points, like minus
yeah.
aura points.
It's like cool points.
It's swag. Yeah, we would say swag. They say aura.
Yeah. I think it's cool. Aura.
Yeah,
Is
it is
aura?
nice because
Aura.
it does make sense. It's like this
Your
person has an
energy
aura and
vibe.
energy about them. But
Yeah.
yeah, they say like, or like they'd say like you're aura farming. because like if you are doing like let's say a kid
You're
is
trying too hard.
yeah, like basically like or like clip farming is a thing, like basically like on streaming, if you're a streamer and you're trying to get like a clip that goes viral, that's clip farming. So aura farming would be like, hey, there's a cute girl around and I just everyone watch me do this backflip, and the kid will be like, bro, you're aura farming, get out of here.
Oh my god, that's
you're
so self-aware.
Yeah, so
it's more they're just like, just be yourself.
Is that called or agriculture?
Incredible joke alert.
Come on.
And you know what, Max, you should speak up more in these episodes.
I'm gonna call my Uber. Actually, I'm gonna take that one.
Call your Uber.
Call your Uber. Okay, just because I mentioned you are the most millennial person I know, we're gonna blind rank. This is I'm gonna give you 5 millennial terms.
Okay.
And you're gonna blind rank them from cringiest to least cringe.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you one, and you'll say I'll put that at the
Oh,
one
I
spot.
see. I have to do okay.
And
I
it's
see.
blind, so you're gonna be like, is there gonna be one more cringe than that?
Okay, and
so
there's 5.
There's 5. Okay, so you're blind ranking millennial phrases by how cringe they are.
Okay.
All right.
I say cringe itself is cringe. Anyways.
To be cringe
That's for a
is,
separate episode.
to be cringe is to be free. Okay, number 1, or not number 1. The first one I'm giving you, adulting.
4.
Okay.
I hate that, but yes, 4. I'll do 4.
It is really annoying.
Even when it was very popular, I was like, guys, stop.
Yeah. It's like I paid my taxes. Adulting.
I filled my gas tank. I'm like, just stop.
Yeah.
Just go to bed. Just call your Uber. Call your Uber.
All right. The next one. So I did a thing.
Oh, I hate this one.
Oof.
I guess 3.
3.
Yeah,
We're
but,
really saving those top spots.
I know.
All right. The next one I'm giving you, YOLO.
Oh, YOLO's very annoying. YOLO is 2.
Wow.
So now we have a 2, 3, and 4, right?
See, yeah. So I would see. That's the thing is, I think YOLO is like, is it cringe to say it now? Yes, but it's the same. But it's the same thing as like these kids. Of course, it's cringe to say now, but these kids are going to be made fun of in 15 years. They're going to be like, you said aura?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like YOLO was just like, it was fine. Don't say it anymore. But like, so I did a thing is like, hey, the most pick me thing you could do. But to me, I'm like, YOLO's like, all right, yeah, it's like kind of annoying, but like, oh, we're going out tonight, YOLO. It's a rally cry.
Even when it was at its peak and useful, I never said YOLO.
Okay, you're anti-YOLO.
So I was like, ugh, yeah.
All right, the next one, and we only have we have 2 left. There's a 1 and 5 spots.
I know.
Speaking of crunk.
Really? No, crunk is 5.
Yeah,
crunk
okay.
is 5. No.
That was fine. Lil Jon's getting crunk. If Lil
Yeah,
Jon's
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, you're number 1. I think you're going to be happy saving the number 1 spot.
Okay.
The last one is hecking doggo.
I don't even, is this a real one?
No, you've heard this, right, Max?
I've never heard this one.
That's like-
hecking doggo.
Like it's a very millennial thing to call dogs doggo, and then instead of using like the F word, like it's so effing cute, it's like it's so hecking cute, and so like millennials would be like, look at this hecking doggo, it's such a small boy.
I've never even heard that as a
Good.
millennial.
You lived a
Is
blessed
that a
life.
younger millennial thing? Hecking doggo.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like
Freaking
big when
hecking.
I was in.
I say freaking a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking.
Or
frickin'.
friggin.
Yeah.
Friggin'
Well, that's
with
fine. That's just
cheese.
censoring yourself.
Yeah. Hecking doggo.
Leslie?
Yeah, I don't enjoy that. Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No, I mean hecking doggo. I don't enjoy that.
No, it's horrendous.
I don't enjoy it. Yeah.
I think hecking doggo and so I did a thing are just like, no.
It's like, it's like, so I did a thing. It's like a proposal photo. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
It's like,
Or it's something like, so I did a thing. I surprised her with a trip to Disneyland. And it's like,
so I did. I know.
okay, you went on vacation.
Cool.
Cool adulting,
Great.
brother.
Yeah.
Okay, before we try the tea eggs that I'm sure are just like your mom's, anything you'd like to plug or shout out? Other than Irene 2 special.
Yes. Irene 2, go check. I don't know if this comes out before. Go to Irene's taping. But I have a special coming out on April 28th on YouTube.
Go watch that special,
It's
y'all.
called Silky Smooth.
Ooh,
Silky Smooth. Rolls
like
off
the
the,
voice.
tongue. Yeah. What if it was called Hecking Doggo Crunk Aura? But unfortunately, it's not. It's called Silky Smooth.
We should make an announcement. We can collab post on the announcement for the special and put, so she did did a thing.
Yeah, that's my caption. Yeah, for every clip, for the clips. So I did a thing. For every reel, so I did a joke.
Incredible. Okay, that's coming out on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Silky Smooth, Leslie Liao. Is that your YouTube channel also called that?
It's my YouTube channel. I think it's just my name.
Yeah.
And then with 800 Pound Gorilla. So either of those channels.
Yes.
We'll have
like
it.
you writing it in the air.
Yeah. Just search
it's
it.
out there.
I'm going to search bar.
Watch her special. Like, comment, subscribe to our channel. And without further ado, should we both take a?
We must.
Okay.
Okay.
Which egg would you like to?
I'll just take the top one.
Okay.
And you can take another one. And have you tried this batch?
I've not tried this batch yet. I'm honestly, my guess is that it's. I don't think it's going to be terrible. Cheers.
Okay. Ew. Cheers.
Oh, my bad. So what? A white can't cheers of boiled eggs?
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get to the.
It just tastes like an egg.
Just tastes like an egg. He has gentrified. He has whitewashed, ruined the memory of this beautiful snack that my mom used to make. That really meant so much to me. Like when I'm on my deathbed, I'm gonna have a montage of like the beautiful homemade food my mom made, and this might. Don't do that like a YouTube
The makeup
tutorial.
influencer.
Okay.
Check out the
Today
egg.
we have a whitewashed brown tea Taiwanese egg. It tastes like nothing.
This literally tastes like it. This literally tastes like an egg, and then after you swallow it, it tastes like somebody whispered bay leaves.
But I encourage people to try to make it at home. You got to really soak it.
Yeah, I don't think I
really-
cracked the eggs enough because this did soak for like
It's got to
14
like
hours.
marinate, like slow roasted, like you know.
It looks pretty though.
But also, I'm glad I have a little healthy protein pick me up in the afternoon.
I'm really glad last night I was like making these and my wife was like in bed and I'm like I could be cuddling with my wife right now and I'm making these eggs that don't even. Also, can I
That
just
means
say
nothing to me.
Can I just say before I've tried to end the podcast 7 times. This podcast, I have people from different backgrounds, has introduced me. We weren't going to, maybe not you and me, but we were not going to the same grocery store. Even if it was physically the same grocery store, there were spices that I've never heard of in my life.
Yeah.
And I looked like a dummy because to make these tea eggs, it needed star anise.
Oh.
And I forgot the name of it, so I was like to the whole foods employee, I was like, hey, do you guys have space anise here? And they were like, what? And I was like, God, I really am that honky white
so you
guy.
had to go to Whole Foods, which is not a bad attempt to do a Whole Foods, or you would have to go to like 99 Ranch Market, like an Asian market.
Yeah, I stopped at a H Mart too because
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah. So you guys got space anise, right? And they're like, do you mean star anise?
They knew what you meant.
Yes, because they're like this white. It was an Asian woman helping me. She's like,
Oh my God, this poor woman.
yeah.
She's like,
So I hate crime by naming it wrong. I hate crime by whitewashing the eggs.
do you think you're ever gonna make these again?
I'm gonna I'm truly gonna
Yeah.
try to get them right.
Yeah.
Because the smell of it with all like
They're so good.
it smells so good, and I'm like, if it actually would have soaked in,
Yeah.
these would be good.
If you have an OG one, or one time you can store buy them somewhere,
Yeah.
they're so good. This
Well, I'll let you take the rest home.
no, it's okay.
All right, that's our show. Shout
Okay,
out Max
thank
and
you.
Aaron in the booth.